Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to discuss about the survival tournament team for Universe 7. Now there's 10 competitors, as we all know, for Universe 7, but the three people that a lot of people are always questioning about is why Master Roshi is there, why Krillin is there, and why Tien Shinhan is there. Well, while a lot of people have also basically said out there, a lot of different people that are very Dragon Ball enthusiasts are saying that this team is more known to the body of Dragon Ball fans out there. They're more settled in, they're more concrete, there's bigger fan bases for them than some of the other characters that you could possibly put in. Well, while that may be true, there are still a decent amount of fan bases for other characters that you could have put in. And today I want to discuss some switch-ups for specifically Krillin, Tien Shinhan, and Master Roshi that I feel like would fill out the team a little bit better. Because we all want to know what's going on with Android 17, what he's been up to, and we'd like to see that fleshed out a little bit more. So with that, let's get started. My first pick, first and foremost, is Future Trunks. Now we just got done with an arc not too long ago, where Future Trunks and Goku and Vegeta all took care of Zamasu, possibly one of the best arcs so far in Dragon Ball Super. And we saw that Trunks actually achieved this false Super Saiyan Blue form. Now, while that's cool and all, you could have actually used this opportunity to fully iron out Trunks getting to the actual Super Saiyan Blue to be able to help him out in his timeline. Whereas also, because of the fact his timeline would be affected through this whole destruction of Universe 7, because he is by proxy a parallel universe of Universe 7, and if Zeo destroys Universe 7, everything dealing with Universe 7 will be destroyed, including Trunks' timeline. So, it just makes sense to at least bend the rules a little bit within the God community, I guess you would call it, and bring back Future Trunks. Because that's really the only thing that would be holding back Future Trunks, is the fact that it's the taboo of the gods to travel back and forth between time. While that may be true, you could still easily use the time machine as long as Bulma could fix it. And just through the power of anime, let's just say Bulma figured out a way to fix it. And that's how they got Future Trunks. So that's easy to explain and easy member for the Universe 17 that you could add in that's also truly powerful. Now, the next character is more so somebody that is a huge fan favorite next to Broly that really technically isn't canon, but you could have made canon along with Broly, since you made Broly a woman, is Pikkon. Pikkon, the World Tournament, he's been in the anime, he's been in Fusion Reborn, the movie. He did help out. He's a very strong competitor. You can also have him come back, as Moscow X did in a similar video to what I'm doing in talking about the Universe 7 team. Pikkon is also definitely not forgotten amongst the higher-ups in creating Dragon Ball as a whole, because he appeared in Dragon Ball Heroes. Now, bringing back Pikkon would be great as far as in terms of strength, in terms of teamwork, because he's already had teamwork with Goku, and he has the fan base needed. As far as fleshing out his character for fans to know him, what he's about, there's some easy things to go with now as far as the whole Super is concerned, the whole of Super, because people want to know how Pikkon died, considering he's beaten up most of the upper echelon of DBZ villains. Well, you can easily just write that off as, oh, you were on Beerus, he meets Beerus, and he's like, you see Pikkon freak out, and Beerus just goes, oh, I remember your people, I blew up your planet. Case solved. It's easy writing that could just simply flow, is the best word that I can think of, and still produce a good enough story and a satisfying enough answer that it makes sense. Beerus just destroyed Pikkon's planet, and when Pikkon's planet was destroyed, Pikkon was on it. So, there. That's why Pikkon's dead. Also makes good enough reason to help out Beerus because he knows how strong Beerus is because he could destroy Pycon's souls where he doesn't exist at all. But yet, he doesn't want to not exist at all because Zeoson would do it anyways. So, help out Beerus. Also, there might be a bit of a perk for whoever wins the tournament. We don't know that as of yet either. So, that could be easily a way to bring him back to life, while letting King Yama do the whole same thing that he did for Vegeta, saying, hey, Pycon, the universe is going to get destroyed. Can you go and help out Goku and them so we make sure Universe 7 wins this tournament? So, from there, it's just the rest of storytelling and writing. Now, moving forward to the third competitor. It's actually really hard for me to decide between these two because both of them could work out, while at the same time there could be variables for each of them. My most likely candidate would actually be Deborah, because as we all know, in the story of Dragon Ball Z, we find out that when he died and got sent to King Yama actually thought he would enjoy hell too much. So he actually ended up sending him to heaven, which is why we get that one scene in the anime. I don't know if it happened in the manga. Leave a comment below if you know if it happened in the manga. Where you see Deborah with Bulma and Chi-Chi in heaven, picking flowers and everything. He's just so at peace. He's happy. And you could actually play that up with the whole gag thing that Akira Toriyama has been trying to bring back in Super that he had back in Dragon Ball. So, with that, if you brought back Deborah, he could almost be, to a degree, bipolar, where like you have this very calm, serene Deborah, and then when he's fighting, he's the Deborah that was there during the Buu saga, which would be perfect, because there's no real reason for Deborah to go against anybody except for Majin Buu, but even then, that would just be out of fear. And you can also write easily into it that Deborah knows Beerus and be like, oh, is my planet still alright? I made sure to keep Babidi away from me. And that could be the reason why he joined Babidi in the first place while still having control of himself to a degree. So, there's a multitude of ways just as far as writing would go for a lot of these characters. Deborah would be my top pick for the third replacement out of the three for Krillin, Master Roshi, and Tien Shinhan. While I could alternate with another former DBZ villain in Cell, because I do agree with how a lot of people out there that have talked about the Universe 17, how Cell could fit into it because of his sportsman-like attitude that he has, that's more so revolving around the fact that if they stand blood, that gives people a chance to fight back when he did, or that whole thing of proving that he can be stronger. It also gives us the opportunity, because a lot of fans have already been speculating, well, there's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, there's Golden Frieza, what would Cell turn into because he has those two groups of people mixed into his own DNA? And it would be an interesting thing to see. And just because of the fact Cell wouldn't know who Beerus is, Beerus could easily do something that would put the fear into Cell if he didn't help out. Or Beerus could even offer something Cell would really want. And maybe we get a little bit of a new redeeming thing for Cell. Because there is a lot of redemption in Cell. Cell's biggest issue would be his hatred towards Gohan. But I feel like that would immediately slip once he figured out that Gohan's not as strong as he probably should be. To which case, it more so depends along those lines of, you're not as strong as you used to be, you should actually be stronger. I don't feel satisfied that I beat you because you're not as strong as you should be. Kind of thing, which would play to Cell's more so sportsman-like conduct, while still looking like, well, Goku gave up on me the last time, but he's grown exponentially stronger. He's even fought somebody that I now fear. So, Goku's now my aim. And then, because of the fact he's training with him, he's actually like, wait, I get to be alive, I can become stronger, and I get to keep fighting people that either are stronger than me, or I might be on terms with, and I can get stronger. And that's where a lot of his Saiyan blood could work working into a road of redemption for Cell. Because regardless of how you may feel about it, looking at the rap sheet of Vegeta and the millions of people that he's killed compared to the people that Cell killed, Vegeta has killed a lot more people. A lot more people on his road to power, on his road to becoming a good guy, and on his road to becoming a Z fighter. Cell really didn't kill that many people. So, in that regard, you could still lead Cell into this new road. But how that will work, to include the fact that he does have Frieza's blood in him, to where that whole arrogant side of him may also be an issue, but it may also be able to be overcome because just from the arrogance and pride of Vegeta was able to overcome. It took him a while, but was able to be overcome. He was able to overcome it. So, right now as it stands, the three people that I personally have to switch out for Master Roshi, Krillin, and Tien Shinhan would be Future Trunks, Pikkon, and Deborah, with Deborah being interchangeable for Cell. And that'll do it for this video, guys. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Like or dislike, depending on how you feel about it. Subscribe if you like what you heard today, and hopefully I can bring up more good Dragon Ball content for you guys to see, or any other anime stuff. We have an anime playlist that you can check out any of my previous anime reviews or any anime related videos that I have done personally. Share. Don't forget to share. Because sharing is caring. I can't believe I actually said that. Yeah, do I feel bad? No, I don't feel bad. Anyways, guys, thank you as always for always watching these videos. And until next time, I'll see y'all next time.